Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. Caitlin, good morning. How is your week going? How's class going? How are you feeling after your trip to the doctor? Good morning, myself. What's up? How you doing? I'll let you know in a little bit. Jason, what's up, buddy? Getting some extended self-care this morning. So, in the gym, maybe in the gym, or what else would Jason be doing, y'all? I think the gym. Maybe just laying in bed napping. Dr. Feelgood, how are we doing? What's going on in your life? How is everything? Caitlin with an 8+ day. Decided not to take my painkillers yesterday and being able to function again has been great. Okay. All right. All right. Pain is definitely manageable. See, that's good. Awesome. Good for you. Uh yeah, don't be afraid if it ramps up again to take them. I've had some experiences with my wife where um there is a decent enough reason why doctors tell you to take a certain thing for a certain amount of time. And, sometimes our bodies, think they're ready to be off medication and you get off of it and then it makes it worse. So just be careful. I'm sure you know that. But, like anything we do, like anything anyone does, yeah, of course. I mean, no one likes being out of control of their own mind. Well, some people like it. But yeah, it makes it a little foggy, a little unclear. You know, wake up in the morning, don't really remember what it is that you did the other day. Enjoying summer break with the kiddos. All right, let's go. Any camps, any classes? What are you guys getting up to out there in Texas for this summer break? I was just thinking about that and was I had invited my wife and kids down here for like a beach day because I'm finishing this job and they haven't seen it in a really long time. And it's one of the things that I like to do is have them come down and see these finished products. This one's going to be a little less time available for them to see because the owners are very eager to move in. Whereas the last one I finished, it went on the market for sale. So they had plenty of time to see it. So I had just a little reminder I need to get them out here to myself. Yeah, this morning. That's what I was looking at. Slept an extra 4 hours after my doctor's appointment. Took me forever to fall asleep. Okay. Um, it's good. Sleep is good. But yeah, not if the drugs are causing you to not fall asleep, then that would suck. Good morning, David. How are you doing today? What's going on? Um, Golf camp, Bible camp, trip to grandma's on the lake. All right. Love these kids. Living it up. Living it up. My kids are in Bailey's doing cheer every morning. at the school to stay fresh. Like they don't let them stop for a moment in cheer. Cheer is a year-round thing. They do it all summer long. Then in the fall, they cheer at all the football games, and in the spring, they cheer at all the basketball games, and then they just go right back into practices. They never stop. Whereas swim, she basically just does that in the spring, and then there's nothing else. Like there's no classes. So found that to be really strange. But hey, I don't set up these programs. Gratitude, bros and sisses. I appreciate the chat and conversation. Yeah, 100%. Uh, yeah, anyone else want to drop their gratitude? Let's let David lead the way today. Um, what was my gratitude today? Forgiveness. Oof, ding dong. Had to chill out today, go home, see the kids, etc. I miss my girls and I'm losing them week after week. Grateful for all the time we've had together. All right, I went a little deep this morning. Yeah, I've been thinking about this a little bit lately, but my girls being 16 and 12, they're really at that age where they are slipping further and further away into their own lives. So I go through these moments where I'm sad that it's not as easy anymore for us to hang out or like do like those fun little things that the kids like to do with dad. Uh, versus them just wanting to be in their own world, and do their own thing and have their own friends. Mm, and so, yeah, that I go through moments of sadness of that, then I reflect on how much time I have spent with them, all the fun things that we've done, and, eh, give myself a little bit of, uh, uh, gratitude and not regret for everything that I've done in the past with them, so yeah, I guess that's where my mind was this morning, interestingly enough. Caitlin, gratitude, microwavable cow plush. That's an essential oil heating pad. Reach out to you on X if you. Well, that sounds awesome. Jesus. That sounds really cool. Microwavable cow plush. That's an essential oil heating pad. Okay, y'all. They are, you know, this is one of those moments where the world always tends to surprise me, and I'm just taken aback by what humans can create and have created. That's amazing, especially the cow part, but all the other parts too. I mean, that's great. That is really great. Can you also freeze it? Um, Not necessarily gratitude, maybe acknowledgement that yesterday was a true garbage day. Burned through my to-do list. Wife worked, didn't really interact with the kids until later in the day. Yeah, you gotta embrace those garbage days though. You gotta be grateful for them. They help us see the great days, the good days, the amazing days. Love volleyball. Understand the game. Yeah. Yep. We got some players in the house. The Waffles family, David, I think Brofit as well. Uh it's connection. Sometimes garbage days help us to refocus. Yeah, Brofit. Exactly. Where's that beautiful bastard? But anyways, back to the show. Well, I'm just kidding. This is the show, people. Come on, this is what you come here for. Uh, Work, trying to go home today. Just been super busy. I was trying to go home yesterday, and then people just kept calling me, and I couldn't leave. Yeah, it's you're late. Let's text him. Um, And then let's get into the reading. So today's reading is titled, You Would Tell Them This, So Tell Yourself Too. And this was another good one. This is one where, he separated this month as self-care. And obviously we needed it. But at the end of the day, I like to think that this entire book uh and we've talked about this before. This book is a parenting book, but this book is very much a a self-talk book, This is very much a heal your inner child book. This is a relationship management book. You can take these lessons into the workplace, into your friendships, anywhere you, strangers, anywhere you want. And so he's taken a lot of these passages and he threw them into this self-care section. And it's just this one in particular, I think is a lesson like that we should carry through us through the whole book because it very much is something where all the day-to-day readings throughout the book, they don't have to stop at parenting. You don't have to take these lessons and just say like, "Oh, I'm gonna teach my kids these, or I'm gonna focus on my kids in this manner." Like you can turn it around onto yourself and um you can help yourself. You can give yourself the same gift. You can give yourself the same lesson that you would give your kids. You let's see, where's one of the examples here? You wouldn't say, you know, a real problem where I'm in the middle of a conversation, I'm trying to scan for something, and then it just like shuts me down as I like try. I'm not good at scan reading. Like, uh, reading yeah, that's not going over well. One of the examples that I saw in there was like it was you wouldn't tell your kids it's too late to do something, right? So if they wanted to become a volleyball player and they were maybe asking you that in high school, part of you would say, part of you would know, or you would say, look, some of these kids have been training for a really long time. It's going to be very difficult, but sure, you can do it. Let's get you a coach. Let's get you a tutor. Let's go talk to the high school team and see if anyone wants to help train you after hours for a little bit of extra money. Let's go find the Waffles family. We hear in the volleyball community that they're legends. You would do what you can for your kid, but at the same time, you you yourself have these goals or these things that you wanted to do, but you maybe set aside because you had kids or because you got a job and then bought a house and you need to do all this work. This is something that I struggle with because I have somewhat racked my brain in these readings trying to think of the things that I wanted to do, the things that maybe I put aside, and don't I don't ever get a clear answer for myself, and I don't know if that's a huge me burying things too deep or a huge uh some sort of denial game that I play in my own mind, but yeah, that's wonder if anyone else is like that. Like, I wonder anyone else feels that way. Like when I think, okay, yes, I've been doing this life of parenthood, marriage, construction for 20, almost 20 years. It's like 18 years now. Uh, what did I not do? What did I give up? What am I missing? What's that inner passion that I maybe thought about when I was younger, thought I was gonna do, and then haven't done? I struggle to find that for myself. Good morning, Dan. You came right into the rant. You snuck in there. How's it going? Uh, boom. What'd you boom for? Oh, just for Dan coming in? I love that. I'm expressing self-care to my brother and someone who I want to date. I know just outside of the lines. Does that make sense? Not the last part. I know just outside of the lines. Expressing self-care to my brother and someone I want to date. Hmm. Deepest, you're back. Good morning, young man. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Did your day get any better, any worse? Let us know. Like I said, appreciate you coming back. We did uh, enjoy our little deepest interlude yesterday. So thank you. I just ended up letting it out. Good, good. And hopefully in a nice, creative, respectful way to yourself and other people. Um, but yeah, I like I said, we all go through it. We all know what you're going through. You're everyone's different, so we don't know exactly what you're going through, but we're here for you as you need us. Good morning, Viva Little Leslie. I don't know that I've seen you pop in, so I'm just gonna say good morning. Dylan, another lurker, good morning. Dom, I'm at the beginning of my 18 to 20-year plan. Ooh, do tell. Explain. What does that mean? Like the beginning of your 18 to 20-year marriage? Is that what you're saying? I don't think that's true, right? Um, yep, David sees you now. I put on my pizza shirt. Uh-oh, we got side chats going on. Right on. Jason, I'm on your boat. Nothing that I feel like I missed out on, but frames of mind that I think about. Lack of responsibility, no need for extended planning, etc. Um, yeah, it's like I've done a lot. I've done most of the things that I've wanted to do. There's not in my mind, there's not something burning inside of me like extensive travel, but I mean, I think that's like with everybody who, gets to a point where, they can start to afford it, but then they have kids, so then they can't really do it. But I see that coming later, so I'm patient on that aspect. Um, you know, I don't know. I As far as like creating something, I don't think of myself as a creative type, so I don't think I've set aside any of that pizza shirt conversation. Maybe my pizza shirt are taking care of me today. Okay, good. What's a pizza shirt? Is it just a shirt with a picture of a pizza? Um, you started the construction home life. I'm about to take on my in-laws' company as a ooh, nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's really cool. Good for you. Sloppy mess shirt. Okay, gotcha. It's the shirt you wear when you want to make a mess, like eating pizza. All right, good stuff. So are you just getting after it today, like doing some household stuff and making a mess around the house, or what's going on? Makes me smile, sloppy mess shirt in general. Gotcha. Okay. Deepest. I've been stressing over the fact that I feel like she's the one for me and I'm not the one for her. Okay. Well, so a lot of thoughts on that. So one of the things that I'll tell you that is something that's been going on with me and uh as of late, one of the things that I've learned is that when you get and it's gonna look, I'm really struggling because I know where you're at as far as being an 18-year-old talking to people that are in their 40s. I don't want things to come off as me trying to tell you what to do and what life's going to be like. But I was a completely different person when I was 18 than I am now. Uh, the people you're still learning so much about yourself. You're still growing so much. Like you're nowhere near done uh, growing and evolving and figuring out who you are. So to for you to think that like she's the one, um, I struggle with that a little bit. But again, I don't want to tell you what you're feeling. So please don't take it that way. I just know that even though I met my wife in my 20s. I was about 24, she was 21. So we were very young. Um, and we weren't ready for what happened to us, but it did. We were very much quick and in love, and I did think that she was the one for me, and she turned out to be, still is. So, but we've grown together, and I think that's a lot, a lot to do with it. Like the next person may not be the one. The next person may be kind of the one. Like I don't know that the one thing is is a little hard to really sit with, knowing that you're young. I was young back then. I could have changed in any direction. Had I not met my wife, I know I would have been a completely different person than I am today. So it's situational in my mind. Uh, Anyone else chime in? Deepest. Here we go. Let's see what this one says. The relationship before my husband, I thought the same. Got ghosted, then met my husband. 1000% such a better fit for me. Take this time of self growth and reflection. Focus on building back. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you're still in a growth, and you will be, and you should be forever. And the next person you find is hopefully someone you can grow with, and those are going to be the best ones. Even if even if even if it doesn't feel the same. But I think, like what most of us has said, best thing for you right now is to take your time, be patient. You have a lot of time, and just focus on yourself. Get these thoughts out of your head, like I said, onto paper, into this chat, wherever you want, and it'll help you reflect, it'll help you move on, it'll help you channel, the good things about that relationship and the good things about how you felt, because you can still be what you were in that relationship with yourself and with another person. You can improve, but maybe it just she had something going on. She felt something differently, and maybe she just wasn't ready for it. Maybe it was going too far too far too fast. And some people don't like to lock in early. Like, they want to explore and do other things and find, maybe she hadn't found herself yet completely. So, all right, we got more about the sloppy pizza shirt. Love it. You guys are cracking me up. Oh man. Uh, the brain is very plastic until 25. Things can then still be learned, but it becomes harder. Relevant all around for today's topic, but learning and growing. It was your 18 to 25. It's what your 18 and your 25s are for. Yep, there you go. But it wasn't, but I wasn't the best whatsoever. And I have really felt like wanting to be a better person for her one more time. Okay. But don't do it for her. Do it for yourself. Like, want to be a better person for yourself. That's where you need to start. There's lots of books, lots of research about loving yourself first. This book that we're reading a book called The Daily Dad by Ryan Holiday. It's one page a day. So we read that one page, and then we come on here and talk about it. So this whole month, the whole month of June, is all about self-care. So if you heard us talking about it or see it in the chat, it's talking about, in the middle of this whole year-long book, where it's about parenting, it's about your kids, it's about all this stuff. We take it one month. We talk about self-care. We talk about, today's reading is, you know, I'm giving my kids this advice, but am I taking my own advice? Um, and so, like I said, you're wanting to be a better person for her, but want to be a better person for yourself. Want to be a better person for yourself. Uh, take Fill your cup before you fill other people's cups. There's a lot of those sayings. There's a lot of research on it. Then why was she talking to me like she wanted a future with me? I don't know. People have those conversations when they're in relationships. You know, we like to plan, we like to look ahead, we like to think about those things, but sometimes it's scary. Sometimes people get scared. Sometimes they think, okay, like, I could totally have a future with him. We could do all this stuff. And then, they have another thought like, oh, but maybe I want to be this or go do that. And then they get scared, then they pull away. It happens. And unfortunately it does. Um, but I think, like I said yesterday, this is meant for you. It's making you stronger. It's helping you learn a little bit more about yourself. You know, I'm on the page of you got to have some bad in your life to be able to really know, understand, and cherish the good. Um, if you don't fail, then you have nothing to pick yourself back up for. You have nothing to rework yourself. It was meant for you. You'll get through it. It is helping you. You are learning new things. Brought you here to us. You know, we're enjoying your not enjoying like enjoying your company, enjoying, being able to talk to you through this and help you. We are helpers. We like doing this kind of stuff. So I wouldn't say it's all negative. David, I will share you should try the Beckham challenge with your other. Okay? I'm not sure what that is, but if you want to check it out. Exactly. Be better for yourself first. Brofit, good morning. Sneaking in late. Fly. All right. Here we are here. Maybe the Beckham challenge with your kids. There's a fly. Is there a fly in my office? Why are you saying fly, buddy? You got to take care of yourself first. It'll stick. Good morning. Accurate. The bad baby who I am today. Yeah. See, there you go. Like, and is it wrong? I still hope and pray for another chance. No, not at all. Not at all. Look, like two things can be true, right? Many things can be true. The universe is full of multiplicity. So you can want that, but don't hope and pray all like don't let that be the only thing that you're doing, right? So focus on yourself, go about your life, hope and pray that you get back together. All those things can happen. I just wouldn't I just want to make sure that you don't lean in one direction and stew in it and sit in it, like get into states of depression or anything like that, because everybody wants you to succeed, and you're not going to do that if like hoping and praying that you have another chance with her gives her the ability to control whatever's going on with you, and you got to control what you can to get yourself better and move on. And once you're in a good spot, you can, try to approach her and see how it goes. He's singing the Sugar Ray song to us. First, love yourself. Fly. Ah, there we go. Okay. Sorry, Dylan. I don't know all these things, man. You got to explain them. You're just trying to short text me while you're driving, right? Uh, we've had the bad. Yeah, everybody's had the bad here. It helps learning. It will evolve you into where you need to be. What doesn't make kill you makes us stronger. 100%. It's look, yeah. That phrase. Like, obviously, we're not talking about death here, but uh, goodbye, Caitlin. Have a good day. But sometimes it feels like it. But at the end of the day, it's just like working out, going to the gym. You push through the training, you push through the soreness, you push through the meal prep, the shake, the food, all that stuff, and it makes you stronger. So it's the same thing with love. It's the same thing with relationships. A lot of us have been through up and down relationships. I've been through a lot of up and down friendships. I've been through up and down relationships with my family members, and all of it is making me stronger. So, oh, fly. Yeah. See, I was thinking there was a fly buzzing around in the office or something like that, man. Like, come on, Dylan, you messing with me. Also, I'm not really sitting in it. I hope and pray for another chance a lot, but I'm also going to work every day and go to the gym. There you go. That's all I ask of you, buddy. Um, do your thing, live your life, uh, hope and pray. Put the words on the page, put the words in this chat. come back to us whenever you need us. We're here just about 4 to 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Um, we'd love to stay in touch and help you in any way we can, or just know that you're out there doing your thing. Um, Got it, brother. STL construction has been fun. There's a full state project going on right now. Nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we should connect a little bit more in DMs, Dylan, and just kind of share our life with each other since we're both in the construction world. I know a guy. Yeah, you do. What's up? Okay, everybody. 6:02 on a Wednesday. Happy hump day as they call it. Sun's out. Gotta get gotta get my body moving, gotta get some breakfast in me. I love you all. Um, Thank you for being here. Thank you for making this morning show so easy for me. It's not even stressful anymore. This is great. Have a great day. Have a wonderful day. Check out BroFit. Not sure if he's going live. I've tried to check out, but I lose focus when I'm doing my own thing. But check out BroFit if you want to work out with someone and hear them talk. He's a great man. No dad in the hospital, dude. Why are you hiding this stuff from me, man? Come on. I hope he's okay. Uh, Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear about all this stuff. Maybe we should talk a little bit about that tomorrow because I have some thoughts on this whole thing. Hopefully, real love circles back around. Yeah, you'll find it, man. You got this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just take it one day at a time. Be patient. Uh, and yeah, dominate. Let's dominate the day. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Cue the music. Cue the screen.